Today I'm going to show you how to cook this. It is a very easy and healthy meal to have. My name's Melissa, this is Shakshouka. Let's get started. Now I've gotten out all the ingredients already. Today I'm using pasta sauce. You need a lot of pasta sauce, some minced garlic, some pepper, eggs, onion, mushroom, parsley, tomatoes, Chinese cabbage I think it is, and some cheese. Now you can add whatever ingredients you want for yours. You can add meat if you want to. You can take out the eggs and have a more vegan version of it. Instead you can add spice, which is what it's supposed to be. Now all you need to do is cut up the vegetables that you want to add. If you have onion and mushroom, I suggest you cut them up first and start cooking them, as onion in particular will take longer to cook. Now, I'm not a professional chef, I am far from it. I've basically taught myself. So all I do with the onion, because I like mine diced up, I just cut it a little bit lengthwise, depthwise. Just try and do it as quickly as I can without cutting yourself, of course. Now that isn't cut up perfectly, but I like to have chunky mushroom in my meals, so I'm happy with that. Now that that's done, I'm going to add a little bit of garlic as well and start cooking it. And then I will cut up the rest of my ingredients that need to be cut up, because by the time I've done that, this will be basically ready to throw the rest in. Now, if you intend to add meat to this dish, you must chop up your veggies first, and then either use a different chopping board or do it at the very end, because it will contaminate your board and you don't want cross-contamination between raw meat and fresh vegetables, or any vegetables. All right, well, I think that's all you need to see from this angle, so we'll go over to the frying pan and we'll finish it up. I have cooked the onion and the mushrooms and now turned down the heat. At this point, I will add in the pasta sauce, and you do need quite a bit of it, but because I have used up pretty much all of this one, I'm gonna put some water in there, switch it around and add that. It's actually pretty good to have some water in your pan as well, because it will help not only mix all those ingredients together, but it should slow down the process of it cooking before it gets too much too quickly. And now I will add in the cabbage and the parsley that I cut up earlier, just a little bit. I tend to make a big mess when I'm cooking. My husband loves it. Which is why when you are doing this, you need to mix it in very carefully, because it is quite wet, therefore it will fling everywhere. There's already plenty on my stove as it is. Even after you have it for dinner, any leftovers are perfectly fine the next day or the day after. Now this is all well mixed in. It's just simmering, which is what we want it to be. I'm gonna add in some cheese and the sliced up tomato and put that into, and then I'll put in the eggs last. The cheese I have is bocconcini, if I remember correctly. Just like to spread them out a little bit so that everyone gets some. Now you should be putting in about 3 to 4 eggs. I'll only be doing 2 today because there's quite a lot there already. This is the really tricky part, because you have to poach the eggs. Watch very carefully. All right, here's the super hard part again. Watch carefully. You think that's easy? Now I have to poach them. You ready? Set, go. Done. And that is it. You just let that sit there and slowly cook away. It won't take very long, maybe 5 minutes if that. You'll know that it's ready because when you lift up the lid, the egg will be cooked, but if there's any more goozy stuff on top, you need to keep cooking it a little longer. Let's wait and see what happens. In the meantime, I'm gonna clean up. Now don't forget, your jars are recyclable. So I think this is ready now, so I'm just gonna check. Yep, that looks great. So turn off the heat. Now it will be quite wet, so pop it in a bowl. And if you want it to be thicker than that, then just let it cook a little longer. Now this is not going to look pretty, it's just not. If you're interested in learning more easy cooking, please like and subscribe, or click here to see how to make a chicken schnitzel from scratch. I'll see you next time. Bye.